Good morning, students. Welcome to our general science class. It is lesson name is Plants Around Us, Part 1. This lesson is totally under two parts. Now Part 1 we are going to discuss. Lesson name is Plants Around Us, General Science book. You have to open page number 50. Plants Around Us. Children, we all know about the plants which are around us in our courtyards, in our school. There is a garden, no? There are plants we have seen with flowers and all those. Yes? Near the boundary walls there are big trees also there. And in the garden there are small plants. Yes? We have seen many flower plants, rose plants and all those. Today we are going to discuss about plants around us in the name of Part 1. All of you take out your General Science textbook, page number 50. Let us see parts of your plant. Here is a picture arranged. It is a plant. Parts of your plant we will discuss. Then we will go for the other parts of the lesson. Let us see about it. Here is a plant I have shown in the picture. I have drawn it. And below the ground level there are certain roots are there. These are called roots below the ground. And above the ground different things are grown. Those are called shoot. Is it clear? Every plant is having mainly two parts. Above the ground shoot, below the ground root. There are two parts. Root system, below the ground. Above the ground is shoot system. Okay. What do we call these? These are called flowers. Yes, that is a flower. If 2 or 3 are seen at a time, flowers. Then it is a leaf. We know very well. Leaf, flowers, and fruit. Fruits are there. Mango fruit, guava, all these. And buds are simply bud, we can say in a singular form, that is bud, the bud which is going to be changed as a fruit. And these are the parts of the plant, and mainly shoot system which grows above the ground, and that grows below the ground is root. Okay, now all these are belongs to the parts only, for the plant. So without plant we cannot live, because plants only giving fruits, food, everything for us. Of course, shade, the air we breathe in, oxygen, everything comes out from the plant. So that lesson only we are going to learn now. Yes? So the thing what we have learned in the parts of a plant are, the plants are having leaves, of course flowers, buds, and again fruits. So all these are bare by the stem. Stem is very strong, and all those are carried for it by it only. And this is information about the parts of your plant. Is it okay, students? Now you can see from the picture also, which is drawn here, and this is an important picture also for us in examination. You should practice also. Okay. Then coming to the root system, that only just now we have said the part that the part of your plant that grows below the ground level is called as the root, we said. The roots are of two types. That is a tap root and a fibrous root. Tap root is shown here. This is one plant was grown like that on the ground, above the ground. This is the root. This root is a thick root. That is very thick, and side small roots also there. Small roots called thin roots are there. If the root is in a thick manner and small thin roots also arranged from the thick root, such a root is called as a tap root. Tap roots are in some plants. Carrot plant is having tap root. Pea, it is a vegetable, pea. And tomato vegetable is there for us. Again, hibiscus. All these are the vegetables. These plants are plants of these vegetables are having a taproot. Taproot is nothing but it is a thick root like this, it will grow below the ground, and side of that thick root there are some thin roots also there, as I have shown in the figure. That is the type of root called tap root. Is it clear, students? Then we go for the fibrous root. As the name is root is fibrous, this it is like a fiber, it grows in the below the ground. Okay, no? This is a small plant. They will small fibers are generated from the thin roots. These are thin roots and bushy parts. Bushy means many are there generated from that. They are very thin, not as here we have seen thick, but it is very thin. Here also thin, we have seen small ones, same like this, but many are there like a bushy roots. These are okay. Now in grass plant we can see this type of fibrous root. Grass plant, when we pluck out a grass plant with roots, we can see those small roots appear. Those are like a bushy roots called thin roots. Grass plants. Onions we are using as a vegetable in our curries, no, onions. So those onion plants also having fibrous roots. Wheat and sugarcane, we know sugarcanes, those also if you see in one end of the sugarcanes, when they are taken out from the soil, we can see fibrous root only. So tap root belongs to these, and fibrous roots are like this. These things are clear for you, know, students. Then we will go for the functions of the roots. There are certain works for the roots. Being a student, you have some works. Should work up in the early, should study. Again, you should remember all those what we have studied and should present in the examinations. All these are the works of the child, no? For the studies, no? So same way there are some functions of the roots. That means some works of the roots. What are the functions of the roots? Some works of the roots. We'll see about that. Fixed to the soil. That means a plant is fixed inside the soil in a strong manner. Then who is fixing it in the soil? The roots are only fixing in the soil. The plant is not at all falling down on the ground when the winds are blowing also, because roots are fixed the plant in the soil in the firm condition, in the firmly. Yes, that is the first task or the first function. Next, roots absorb water and minerals. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. We pour water, no, to our plants. Water in the plants. In our school also, our gardener used to pour water. He used to pour water to the plants through the pipe, no, and then water is absorbed by the roots only. Again, minerals also absorbed by the roots only, and those will be carried to the stem to pass to the different parts of the leaf, and all those are there, no, different parts of the plant. Okay, that is second one. Third one, store food in them. Some roots are stores food in them. That in the other part of teaching we will come to know which plants are storing food in them, in the roots. We will see that also one of the duty only, one of the function of the root only. Okay, then bind the soil. When roots are growing into different directions inside the soil, that soil will be bound by these roots and it will not be washed away, though the rain flow or the any water flow is going on it. That means it is one type of saving only, no? That means the soil will be in the good position or in a good condition because it binds the soil. It won't leave the soil easily, though the water flow is in a very speed on the top of the earth, because that earth is bind or that was tightly caught by the roots which are grown inside the earth or below the earth. Is it clear? So that is only bind the soil. These are the functions of the roots. Clear for you? The roots are which are growing below the ground and The functions are as we have seen just now. We'll go for stem. The stem is called, as we have seen in the figure, this is called stem. The stem is the somewhat strengthy part for the plant. It is only bearing all these we said already. That stem we are thinking now. See once. The stem, main part of the shoot. It bears the main part of the shoot. Shoot means the top above the ground which grows for a plant. We said no. In the shoot, stem is the main part. Then it bears leaves, buds, flowers, fruits, of course branches. All those are carried or bear by the stem only. Then trees have strong stems called trunk. When we go for the playground in our school, there are this much sized trees are there. A woody and strong stems are there. Those stems are called trunk. Those stems are called trunk. And mango tree and banyan tree, of course neem tree, all those are having a strong trunk, woody trunks are there. So that stem is called as a trunk. Okay, no? Then some are very weak stems are there, very weak stems. Those are grapevine plants and bitter gourd plants are there. Those are unable to withstand with the conditions like when air blows, it will fall on. Even they will crawl only with the support of any other wall or any other stick only. Otherwise they want to crawl or they want to grow also. They will grow on the ground only because those are weak stems. That's what about stems we came to know. Now stems are the which grows above the ground level, and that is the main part of the shoot, which we have learned about shoot. And some stems are very hard and woody. In those were called trunk. Example we said as a mango tree. Stem is called trunk only when it grows in a big size. I am saying. And a neem tree, banyan tree, all those are with so much of strong stems and they were woody, and those were called as trunks. And some are with very weak stems, the grapevine plants and bitter gourd plants we can say. That is the information about stem. Next we are seeing about the functions of the stem. What are the functions? We have seen the functions of the roots. Now functions of the stem. Stems also having some functions. Functions are nothing but the works. What are the works that stem is going to do? That is only the function. We will see that. Stem holds the plant upright. The stem only holds the plant upright. If the stem is very weak, it will fall. Then the plant is not upright. Am I correct? That is the first duty of the stem. Next, the stem carries water and minerals from the this stem only taking the water and minerals from the roots, and this stem is carrying this water and minerals to different parts of the plant, to different places, to the leaves and all those. Yes or no? That is also its duty only. Next we have, it transports the food. It transports the food which is prepared by the leaves. Leaves are preparing the food and it is transporting to other parts of the plant also. Its duty only, that is. We will come to know how to prepare the food by the leaf in the other part of our lesson. Okay. Then stems store food. Stems also storing food in them. When you see the potato plant, potatoes will not grow above the ground. Potatoes will be grown below the ground only. In the name of stem, those will grow. Potato, ginger and sugarcane. Yes, sugarcane will grow above the ground only, but in the form of stem only, they will store food. That ginger and potatoes will grow inside the layers of the earth by digging or by plowing the field only, they will come out. That's why when we purchase the potatoes and ginger, there will be some mud also, mud particles also on them. Is it clear, students? You like potatoes very much, no? So you can also see mud particles on them because they are growing below the ground. Only by plowing with any other sickles and all those only they will come out. Okay. These are the functions of the stem. let us see about the leaf. You know, it is the picture of leaf. There are some parts of the leaf we will come to know. Again, we will discuss about other part of it. Here, this is a picture or the diagram of the leaf. Here, this mainly leaf stalk is there. This leaf stalk is attached to the branch of the plant. This leaf stalk only attaching this leaf with the branch. And in this middle one is there. This middle one, this is called mid vein or mid rib, because it is a main vein for the leaf, somewhat strong also. Mid vein or mid rib. This type of small mid vein is same like this only. Here we have, that is the side vein. Very small sized ones are there, side ones. Those are side ones are called side veins. And edge of the leaf, it's like a blade. Edge of a leaf, it's like a blade called as a leaf blade. That is a leaf blade. Okay. So these are the terminology of the general science we have to learn. Coming to this, the leaf is the important part of the shoot. The leaf is the important part of the shoot, as we have seen stem. Next, chlorophyll is present in it. In every leaf, there is a chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is a substance which gives green color to the leaf. Chlorophyll is a substance present in the leaf which gives green color to the leaf. That is chlorophyll. This we have to learn, memorize it. Chlorophyll is a substance which is present in the leaf and it gives the green color to the leaf. That is important. Then next, another part which we can see on the leaf, that means below surface, below part of the leaf, that means below surface and top surface for the leaf is there, no? The surface which is below the leaf is having some tiny holes or tiny pores called stomata. The stomata are the tiny pores or the holes present on the lower surface of a leaf, which help in taking, which help in breathe in carbon dioxide. We will get more details about the breathing system of the leaf. Again, the small holes are the pores, as we said just now. Those small holes are the pores. Also releases some, evaporates some water particles from it. So when we go for the nearby any plant or under, when we stand under any tree, we will get some cool condition. We will get some cool breeze, something. It is because of these pores or the tiny holes were present in the lower surface of the leaf, because those holes only will help the plant or will help the leaf to release water from them. Is it clear? And those holes only or those pores only will help the plant to breathe in the gas called carbon dioxide, which we breathe out. Is it clear? So the plant will release, the leaf will release out carbon, that is oxygen, which we breathe in, and what we breathe out called carbon dioxide gas will take in or will breathe in by the plant, that only the leaf. So in a detailed manner, all those things will be discussed in the other part of the lesson. Is it clear, students? Now we came to know about the parts of the plant, above the ground level and below the ground level, shoot and roots we have learned, types of roots, taproot, fibrous roots. About stem we have learned, functions of the roots, stem, functions of the stem, then the leaf picture, which parts, followed by the stomata, and about the leaf we have to understand now. Once go through the video second time and more clarity you can get, and you can also read the textbook to get more details. As I have said, you can see there also. With other parts of teaching, we'll meet tomorrow about it. Okay now students, take care of yourself.